morning and welcome to Chris Cook for YouTube. Today I felt like something different for my breakfast, so I realized I didn't have this recipe online, so I want to go ahead and do it for you. I'm going to have French toast with strawberry syrup. So let's get started with the ingredients that you're going to need to make this very good French toast. You're going to need, of course, milk, 2 eggs beaten, sugar, vanilla extract, cinnamon, and butter to fry it up with, and you're going to be frying up your bread. So we're going to put this together, and then I'm going to meet you at the stove. Now, what you're going to need in order to make the strawberry syrup is you're going to need sugar, vanilla, and of course some strawberries, which I have here. So I'm going to mix up this mixture that's going to batter my French toast. I'm going to put in my milk, about 3 teaspoons of sugar. You can use a little bit more if you like. A teaspoon of vanilla, and of course I'll put your ingredients at the bottom. You're going to need about a half of a teaspoon of cinnamon, and you're going to need 2 beaten eggs. Now this is a very fast, quick breakfast. I love French toast, and I love having it. So I decided this morning strawberries are on sale. Let me go ahead and have some French toast. So you're going to mix up all of these ingredients. And this is what you're going to use to batter your bread with. Okay, now that's all you need in order to make your French toast. So I'm going to meet you at the stove and show you how to put this together. And while I'm at the stove, I'm going to go ahead and make the strawberry syrup as well. The only thing that you have to do to the strawberries is just slice them up, which I'm going to do right now. So I'll meet you. Okay, now I put a pat of butter in here, and as you can see, it's melting just so I can start to prepare the French toast. But before I do that, in this back saucepan, I have nothing. And I did already start it. That's why you can hear just a little bit of fry. So I'm going to add the strawberries to this. Now you do not add any water at all. Once I put the strawberries in, I'm going to put in a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm going to add a half cup of sugar. Now that's all you're going to need for that, and I'm going to allow this just to heat up and boil in the background. Now, while I'm waiting to prepare that, I'm going to fix 4 slices of French toast. I'm going to turn my stove up just a little bit. Okay. Now, I have my 4 pieces of bread sitting here. This is a very easy dish to do, but it's a very good dish, and I think that you're truly going to enjoy it. So, I'm going to just put my French toast, or put my bread, and this is just straight whole bread, whole slices of bread, I'm sorry. I'm going to just dip that over inside of the batter mix, the liquids. And then I'm going to put it in here and let it fry up. Now that's going to take relatively about 2 minutes on one side and probably 2 to 3 minutes on the other side. So let me show you how this is done. You're going to put in a slice of bread, and you're going to get it saturated on that side. Then you're going to lift and turn it over. Get it saturated on that side. And then you're going to take it out. And you're going to put it into, I'll use this to take it out. That way I don't split the bread. Okay. So you're going to take it out, and you're going to put it into your skillet. and you're going to allow it to fry up. Now I can get 2 pieces in here, so I'm going to show you again. You're going to take it, drop your bread in. You're going to turn your bread over. And it's better to use a spatula than to use a fork, because if your bread is fresh, then it'll split it. So you don't want to do that. And you can use day-old bread with this, or 2 days old bread. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow this to fry up, and it's going to take a minute. Now I don't want to burn it. That's the last thing I want to do. Okay, so I'm going to allow this to fry up, and once it starts to fry up and I get ready to flip it, I'm going to bring you back. In the meantime, in the back of this pot, that sugar will start to melt, because you have the juices from the strawberries and you have the vanilla in there. Do not add water. You do not need to add any water. Just don't cook this on a high flame. Put it on a medium-low flame, and that will be fine. By the time you get through with this, you'll need through with your French toast, you're going to need another 5 minutes, and your sauce will be ready as well. Now, you'll see me do the whole process right here in front of you. It's really, really easy. You can follow this tutorial, and you'll be able to get through it. So once this starts to fry up, I'll bring you right back. Be right back. Okay, now I'm back, and I'm going to go ahead and flip this, both of them, and I'm going to allow it to cook the same amount of time on this side. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to let that cook, and I'll bring it back when I get ready to take this out and to add some more. Remember, don't burn it. That's a very, very nice color on there. So don't burn it, okay? All right, and it means cook it slow. Be right back. Okay, now this is ready to come out, and it smells delicious. So I have a plate sitting over here, so I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 pieces out. And I'm going to layer with another pad, and that's just like 1 teaspoon of butter. I'm going to layer my pan with a little bit more butter. Go ahead and get that little crumb out of there, because I don't want it to burn my toast. Now I'm going to stir up my batter just a little bit more, because realize it's been sitting there for a minute. Put my bread in, turn my bread over, and put it down in the pan. Do it again. Put my bread in, turn my bread over, and put it down in my pan. Okay. Now, once that fries up, I'll bring it right I'm back, and these last 2 pieces are ready to come out. So I'm going to go ahead and take them out. Now, I'm going to show you exactly what I did on this plate. The only thing I did was cut the bread in a diagonal. Okay. And then I placed 1 piece on top of the other. Still hot. Okay. Now, I'm going to do the same thing with this. And this is ready. So I'm going to cut this in a diagonal, if my plate is big enough. Okay, and I'm going to place it down on here. So that was actually 4 pieces of bread that I actually used for this dish. Now, I'm going to show you my strawberries. Okay, see, they're breaking down, and that's what you want. You want them to break down, and once they break down and start to boil, not only have it produced the syrup, and we didn't put any water in this, we didn't put anything in it, you also have the little bits of strawberries. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to give it about 3 minutes on the stove, and I'll bring it back and I'll show you how this dish turns out. Be right back. Okay, now I'm back, and this is cool enough while it's still warm and you can see the heat coming from it. It's cool enough to go ahead and spread over my French toast. So here it is, my French toast. Now, don't throw away the leftovers, because you can use that for cake, you can use it for frostings, you can use it in jellos, you can use it for making a sundae, you can use this leftover strawberries that you will have left, you can use it for a great number of things. So just once it cools, just refrigerate it and then freeze it even if you like, and you can use it when you want to use strawberries in a particular recipe next time. I think this was great because strawberries was on sale at my local grocery store, and I said, okay, well, let me just pick this up because I have a taste for this anyway. Put it just a little more. Okay, so there you have it. Chris is making French toast with strawberries. That's going to be my breakfast this morning. You can turn that into a dessert by just putting a little bit of whipped cream on top. Even throw some nuts down in there, and then you got the perfect dessert. I think that this is the good way to start my Saturday morning. Just bringing you something to have for breakfast that's quick and easy, and I think you're truly going to enjoy. And as always, thank you for watching Chris Cook for You Too. Don't forget to check out my book, and there's a new one coming. Bye.